Such a good card. Not wealth or fame, but intention is true. That's what makes a hero of you. That's correct. I love that line. Okay. Alright, Bran, right? I could put more discard into this. Is that a good idea? I don't know, but I could. Could give that a try at some point. We want to keep this for Kambi. We want to keep Kambi for Kambi. This could honestly work, couldn't it? The Lacerate? I might draw a Queen's Guard. I'm gonna keep this. Oh, look at this guy, he's all fancy and stuff. That's alright though. Alright, I should have looked for the longboat, right? And the wild boar. Of course. Of course.
Set aside table and let's drink.
Okay, so we take the Queen's Guards and we take the Raider.
That's it. Good.
Actually, now that I look at it like that, is there an argument to be made to run Renew instead of Avalanche? There isn't. Only if I kick this. What would I put in that place? Nothing. I don't think that's a good idea. No longboat though. Maybe I can find it. I keep calling it longboat. It's called the Wild Boar of the Sea. Put him ranged. Find Grimace because Mulligan. Find Operator. Okay. Operator the Queen's Guard seems good. I want to lock that, but he's got nothing in graveyard. Does that matter? Is it just worth it to lock it? Huh. I'm not sure, to be honest. I mean, that seems like a wasteful use of Donna, right? And then again, he is going to play spies, emissaries, ambassadors, assassins, Rotossers, Letho, spy.
Who is the guy?
And that's why he unlocks it. That's how it is. So at this point we have 4, he has 1. That's why you need Donner. You take his when he plays it, if he plays it.
Please wait, Your Excellency. I'm falling behind.
And this is the point where we take a lot of damage because of that, what are they called again, the crossbow guys behind the shield? The enforcers.
As good as that.
Pretty effective assassin. It's only 1 though. But still. It's gonna be a lot of points. I think I'm gonna kill it. Of course I have the potential for 12 cards. No, 14 by playing a single Queen's Guard.
A shame I have no time.
He's playing into my Lacerate here, which is good. It's gonna be difficult though. I mean, I can kill the one, but the second one is gonna be just as much trouble, right? Difficult situation this.
A bit of bloodletting. Your humble.
Of course, he would have the potential to steal my Queen's Guard with that Vicavaro. I don't know why he didn't. Maybe it's one of those players who's got blinders on, you know, they net deck a deck and then just play their own stuff regardless of what the opposing player is putting out on the board. I doubt it though, considering he's got the fancy frame and everything. And that is a really powerful card. I don't like it. I mean, honestly, is that a bit too powerful, you know, the 9 points? If he gets him out on the Joachim, the trick, it's like 19 in one card. It's insane. I don't know, maybe it is balanced, I'm not sure. Haven't really played this myself. But yeah, at this point I'm gonna have to play out the Queen's Guard, right? Can I manage to pull this in first? Goes to 18. It's risky. I think I save him for later, right?
Pansy, you're good. Real good.
So here's the 14 points. Gets us to even. And he gives it to us. Meaning I want to use this. Stagger my units. Of course, Igni is a thing. Scorch is a thing. Take the first round 2 cards down. Which is manageable. As he doesn't have carryover. And I'm going to try and bleed him here. Lock is good for Kambi. Still no longboat, which is unfortunate. I should look for that, right? What do I kick though? Nothing. I want to keep everything. Is it gonna have to be a Freya? That's very risky though. We do find the Kambi though. Interesting. This is gonna be an interesting game here. I mean, I'm 2 cards down, that's horrible. But I have a very decent power res. And I do need to get him out because he runs the Vicavaros. So if I don't, he steals them. So, well... Of course then I can't use him. Can I risk that? I have 3 here, right? Yeah. I want to risk that, but I shouldn't, right? I'm gonna risk it.
Glory to you.
That seems good. So if he plays the Vicavara now, he punishes me for my my greedy play here. Very, very possible. I'd say likely even. He should play the Vicavaro and take my Queen's Guard, to be honest. And he doesn't though. At this point I don't have the Mardrome, so I think I should lock it. To make the bleed more effective. He can't reach his Ox anymore, it's in Graveyard. Only way he gets it is with a Seer, Sire. That's interesting. I can actually play into that pretty decently here though. Of course I can take the time to use these guys, and so I play 3 more cards here. I won't be ahead though. Is it worth it? I guess I'm committed now. It will be worth it. I mean, these guys are 7 points in their own. They're decent. He plays the Letho. I mean, he's probably got D-Bomb as well, but Letho at least doesn't banish them anymore. He destroys them, which is fine. I could use it now and hope for Sigurdrifa, but that's too big of a risk, right? 8 cards left in deck. I can't afford that. I already played Avalak. I just play these guys out. The D-Bomb isn't even that horrific. was really hoping to gain at least one card on him though. I mean, is it going to be enough now? He uses the spy as well. That's rough.
Out with the crowns. Come on, quicker.
So 71 to 8, but Fake Siri is gonna swing for 20. He's only 40 points behind. How many cards does he need for that? 3? Can he do it in 2? I mean, Menno, right? Letho is still a spy. He can do it in 2, maybe even in 1. What's the card called that destroys all spying units? That's not Menno, right? That I'm thinking of. So this is my pass. Swings for 20. 40 points behind exactly. And he's got 3 cards on me. If it could go to equal cards here, that'd be amazing, since he has to start. I'm thinking he takes it in 2. Does he take it in 1? That would go for 28. He has to use 2 here, right? He can't do it in 1. Menno only kills 1 unit? Thank you, but then what is the one I'm thinking of? There is a card that kills all spying units, right? Welcome to the stream, by the way, Synology. I haven't seen you here before. I'm kind of out of my own schedule here. Like, I usually don't stream this late, which is why it's so empty here, but thank you for joining in.
The Empire will be victorious.
So we do see Menno, and he takes it by 1 point, which is very fortunate for him. That's okay though, I can do that. There is another gold though, right? One that kills all of them, or did they get rid of that in the patch? Hang on, 2 Freyas of course is unnecessary. No, it's not, because then he can't Vicavaro me. I should keep this. Of course, if I don't Freya into my Queen's Guards now, he can Vicavaro them.
Your humble servant.
You've been here once or twice? Why don't I remember you then? I mean... Oh wait! I think I do remember you now. I'm sorry about that, man. I didn't need to, Oh, that's rough. I do remember you. You came here from Swim, right?
We serve her who is virgin, mother and crone.
Oh, Menno used to be that gold, so he is what I'm thinking of, except he just got nerfed and got, you know, he only does the 1. That makes sense. I mean, with Letho, that would be too powerful, right?
Please wait, Your Excellency. I'm falling behind.
No door is closed to me.
And now I'm supposed to Kambi here, right? But like I'm quite okay. He's gonna take that, right? I mean, I tried to dodge the Vicavaro by playing them out, and now he's going to steal one because I played them out. Why didn't he take the highest one then? He already played Igni. Does this mean he has Scorch as well? He can't Scorch. Why does he not take the highest one? Interesting choice.
The Nordlings' hatred for us will never end.
That's rough. So I can go for the fog. That's stupid, of course, because if I eat this, it goes for 10 points. That's more than the fog will do. But he's taking this, right? Should I eat this one? I should, because then I can res it. That makes a lot of sense.
Have you nothing better to do?
Also, in the process, that removes the spying token. I think that was the correct play to make there. Interesting. This is the guy I was talking about before. If he used this on him, he comes out at 19. It's fucking insane. Anyway, the spying token's off now.
Modern Freyr is patient, but she brooks no insult.
14 points and 1 card. Ambassador doesn't do it. That also doesn't do it. I take it by 3 points. Interesting. Interesting deck. And I didn't even draw into my wild boar. My resurrection could have been more powerful. He denied my Kambi, and I still won. Interesting. Very interesting. I'll show you the list here. The deck I'm running. Only 2k MMR, I know. I haven't been playing that much after the patch yet, but let me show you here. Of course, as you can see by the amount of decks with crack, I've been trying to make Kambi work with crack for literally forever, and this patch I just couldn't do it. So I switched to Bran, and this seems to be working out for me reasonably well. I don't know if you know the streamer. He's a lot bigger than I am. Freddy Babes. He also is quite fond of the Golden Cock, and we both started to try and make a Kambi deck, and coincidentally we kind of made more or less the same thing. So I do think this is something viable, as of you know, two independent people come up with the same thing. That usually points to being a good deck. So let's just run it some more. I think in his variation he prefers what was it? He has the summoning circle instead of decoy. I think that's a bit overkill though, to be honest. He also didn't use the wild boar, which I do. I mean, summoning circle also has the difficulty of timing it correctly, right? Because your opponent can block it. Of course, you try to get a 5th Queen's Guard. Okay, so let's try this again. Let's not draw into Avalak this time. We keep the Kambi and this becomes the longboat, or the wild boar, and we see how that works out. Lacerate is never really good against Nilfgaard, but maybe to kill an enforcer together with this. We did that last game already. Let's just... okay, that's fine. The spy. I don't know if I like the spy in this deck. I mean, I need it for card advantage, right? Just a moment, hang on. I want to keep the lock. That'll have to do. I mean, if I mulligan again, I risk into drawing the Queen's Guard or the Raider, and I don't want that to happen. Played Kambi the 4K last patch, not tried it this patch though. That's exactly what I've done. I mean, are you talking about me or about yourself now? You can see on my YouTube I made the 4K Kambi deck, which was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun playing Kambi with Skellige Witchers. Too bad it's not viable anymore. It has to be Bran now. Okay, so I could lock that, but this time I also have the Marjom, which I would like to use on my Queen's Guard, but at this point it's more valuable to use it on this brigade. If he plays a second, I might lock it. Nightbot is being a bit rough on you here. Just give me a moment. Where's my Raider? Here he is. I've been playing the NR deck that counters Spelltell. I'm not sure if I'm familiar with that. Who created that? And what's it based on? Okay, so he plays another one of these. These I find always annoying because it means he's going to play the Spies and Letho, which I find annoying, and therefore he's annoying already. Even though the card in itself isn't bad, it's just the message he carries is bad. Honestly, I think I lock that. The earlier the better. Northern Realms deck that counters Spellitell. Has to be Hansel then, right? Is it Radovid with machines? No, that doesn't make sense. He does play another. And one I can take, right? Two is too much. The problem with playing the wild boar is I can't play him first, because then the queens go to his right side. The right side is the hurting side of the wild boar, the left side is the good side, the boosting side. So these have to come out
You're
first.
good. Real good.
Super JJ playing it earlier. Spams armor. I
Your
see.
humble servant.
So it runs on Troll and the heavy Dawn banners? Hansel or Radovid. Okay, that makes sense then. Okay, so maybe this guy, I mean... Does he just have 3 of either in deck? You usually see people go either heavy on the Enforcers or heavy on the Brigades, not both. At least I haven't seen that before, I think. So putting armor on my units here is probably not a bad call. Maybe I should have mulliganed the Spy. Sounds like a good idea. I mean, the Spellitell is very, very prominent. Prevalent. I mean, it gets played a lot. Excuse me if I don't find the correct English term here.
I shall not use mistakes.
So I'm pretty sure I'm the only one who plays a Kambi deck that includes Wild Boar of the Sea. You can see it's what it's trying to do. It's trying to boost. Whoa. Wait, what killed that? What did he just use on me? That was 15 points. How did he do that? It was something that triggered twice. I was too busy talking to notice. I don't know if you saw. That's really bad though. I mean, that's kind of my winning condition. And now I don't have to try and catch up anymore. I'm just gonna lose this anyway.
Billion barrels of burning pitch.
In his graveyard? Oh, of course. Good call. I should have thought of that. 8 and then 8. It's the perfect counter to my wild boar. I mean, good play.
That was actually rather impressive. Congratulations.
Now, the problem here is he knows he's ahead, and he knows that I'm not gonna give up and catch up to him anymore. So he might give me an early pass here. Of course, I want to use these before I end the round, preferably. I think this threatens me staying in this round enough for me to go for it. I'm not sure though. Ooh. No, that's impossible. It's not impossible. I was thinking about using Kambi this round. This could draw a Freyr or Sigadrifa. I have Gramist. I don't know if it's a good idea, but I'm just gonna go for it because it sounds like fun.
God won't be pleased.
And there we go. Skellige Spy is so bad because now this goes to the graveyard. It discards the card you don't pick. And I like my Avalak. Bad Spy. Horrible Spy. I mean, still, if he passes now, I have to go down only one card. I won the coin flip. That's not too bad. Honestly, that's not too bad. I could Kambi here. Is that worth it? I'm already committed, right? gonna try. Of course I have to go down 2 cards. Because the Grimace doesn't beat the handle. That was definitely a bad call.
That is
Definitely a bad call.
truly.
It sounded so fun though, to use Kambi in round 1. There's 1 card down now. I have to go 2. No. This is 1 too low. I have to do it.
We serve her who is virgin, mother, and crone.
Definitely a bad call going down 2 cards.
You're good. Real good.
Also considering I don't really have a win condition for round 3. So, whoops! Don't even get a Freya. Kinda need another Freya. Again, if he runs the Vic Varos, he totally takes this. Let's properly stagger here. You. At least I got to play the Kambi. I mean, when you play the Kambi decks, as long as you play Kambi, you pretty much won, right? It's a moral victory. I agree with you. Was worth it. Worth it.
The revolution is inevitable, merely a matter
So what does that mean? He puts a card at the top of his deck, but which one? What does he want in round 3? There is a point to bleeding him here, right? Even though I don't have Kambi. I mean, the less cards he has, the more chance I have to overpower him with the res. The res... I need the Freya. 7 cards left in deck, 2 of them are Freya. And I blacklisted Freya. I think that means I can't bleed him here. I have to try though, or I'll be in round 3 2 cards down. I have to.
What do you need? Pansy.
Pansy.
I always find a way.
Now he's gonna steal one. How does the stealing again work? The card that steals one, it goes up to like 10 power, right? 10 or 8. If it would only be to 8, he would take another one, so he is going to steal this, correct? If I Mardrome it, does it go out of range? I should really look up how the Nilfgaard cards work. But I don't even know the name of the card I'm talking about, so I can't. 10 power, 10 or less. So now it's 11, so it doesn't work, right?
I warned you.
That's pretty good. Especially since I don't have Kambi. I can Donner it. That's worth it, right? What does he have? I should take one of these. I mean, the more time he has, it will be a short round, which is more effective. I mean, I play my Queen's Guard as late as I possibly can, right? So I should take these. Treason? Okay, I'll look that up after the game, just so I get to make it clear what it actually does in detail. Because it is important. But then if it's true what you're saying, this is a very good counter to it, no? I mean, is Treason now completely dead, if he was planning on doing that? Or is there like a flaw in the card that it still damages if it's not able to steal or something? I'll just look that up now. So he plays treason and assassination. That's pretty cool. Ooh, the Rottosser. Okay, so move a bronze spying enemy that has 10 or less power to the opposite row. Okay, so it is just dead if I counter it like that. Interesting. Yeah, you were early on the draw on that one, but again, stream delay. Sorry about that. Interesting though. What card does he have that takes it in 1 here? The cavalry spy guy, Joachim, right? Plays this for 19, goes for 14 points, takes it in 1. If I play this, the cow is gonna go off though. This is my pass. Ooh, and that doesn't take... Does that take it in 1? It doesn't, right? It's 1 short. 2 short. Then again, the cow. It does take it in 1. Again, it's quite late for me. It's not an excuse. Maybe I'm just bad. I'm sorry. What's he thinking about? What's he planning? He gets 3 cards to beat my Queen's Guard. And it could be the Kavara, right? Do I keep this hand? What else could I get? No Avalak, no Boar. I could get a Lacerate. Another Freya. Honestly, I think I keep this hand. Hey, Cotton Chief! Interesting to see you here again. We made a card back though, that's true. Oh, this is very powerful though. Okay. He has to lock this, right? That's actually good. Can I make this? I mean, what does he have? Does it... They go in Igni range, right? Of course they do. They're fucking stacked. What do I want to play first here? Hang on, I'll just check the chat in a minute. I need to think about this. But yeah, thanks for being positive, Synology, making the card back, keeping everything on the upside. Does he have Igni? What benefit is there to not playing this first? Nothing, right? I play this first.
Out with the crowns. Come on, quick now.
And we know 1 card is treason. Yeah, but he did get a mulligan. Oh, you say that as well. This guy didn't play Menno yet, right? That was in the last game, and I'm getting mixed up. I think I win this. If that's Menno. No, if that's Menno, I don't win. It's enough.
Bow before modern Freya.
Pansy.
Let's see here. Wait, is that enough? 7 and 8?
The Empire.
It's 10. It's enough. Close though. Close game. GG. Kambiing in round 1. I mean, it was fun, but it probably was improper, right? But still. Like, even if it was improper, it was a close game. So that I really think this deck is looking pretty okay to me. Interesting. Okay, so let me catch up here.